Hello YouTube, welcome to episode number 8 of Friday in the Shadows. I am your host, Shadow2130, and this is my second installment of my little quickscoping escapades. And I don't know if you noticed or if it even showed it, but I am not using sleight of hand this game, as you can see here. This is a hard scope. I have decided that I am not going to use Sleight of Hand Pro when I'm doing this. I don't... Well, okay, first, before I go any further, this is not trying to start a flame war. I'm not talking down on Sleight of Hand. I am not calling it noob, because it's just not an argument that I want to start. So I'm not talking down on it, but even though it's kind of going to sound like it. In my view, Sleight of Hand Pro for snipers is kind of what Commando is for knifers. Maybe not as far as like noob status, but as far as I guess being like training wheel, not training wheels, but maybe like a crutch. It's something that makes it easier. And in Call of Duty 4, there was no faster aim down sight. Like, this is how you would quickscope in Call of Duty 4, and in my opinion, that's the purest form of quickscoping. I don't think there's any doubt that the only reason most people quickscope in this game, and I don't want to say most, but quickscoping is so popular in this game because of Sleight of Hand Pro and the faster aim down the sight, or aim down the scope. And so I'm not going to use it. Well, for a couple reasons. One, it's more of a challenge. But by the time I don't practice for like 2 nights. Like normally, what I'll do when I say practice, is I'll play like 2 or 3 rounds with it and eventually get bored. But it didn't take long for me to, start, building up like decent kill streaks, like just with the quickscoping and stuff. Like I'd be getting Harriers and with like just the sniper, and then I'm like, this is a little too easy, and so there's the more challenging aspect of it. 2, I mean, I think if I can quickscope using Marathon, which I use more often, this game I'm using Scavenger, but if I'm using non-sleight of hand perks, I'll do better. This is kind of sexy right here. 2 quickscopes right there, and I don't even know what this is called, but it's sexy! But I think if I can learn how to quickscope without sleight of hand, I can sure as hell quickscope with it. And I don't want to issue this as like a challenge, because I am the last person that anybody really needs to prove anything to. But for all you quickscopers out there who use sleight of hand, just try it without it and see how well you do. Because if the only reason you're good at quickscoping is because of the sleight of hand, I mean that's pretty much being it's pretty much being good at knifing when you're using Commando. You're good because of the perk and not because of the actual skill. Okay. Obviously, this is on Quarry, and what the hell? Aim. Forgot to close that out. Forget what I was gonna say. Yeah. I can't explain why my last video that I posted on commentators was just so bad. I hope this one will be better, but like my first 6 videos that I put up, they were fine. Like, they were actually pretty good quality for like what I was using. And then the last one was just absolutely horrible, like even after the processing. So hopefully this ends up being better. But if not, you know, I'll tinker with stuff, because again, I do not play on an HD PVR, or bleh. I don't play on an HD TV, so an HD PVR would be pointless for me to have. So this is gonna have to do, unless I like win the lottery, then I'll buy like 4 HD TVs and I'll give them out, and HD PVRs for everybody. But yeah, as you can see here, I forget if I get 8 kills or 10 kills, but you can do just fine quickscoping without sleight of hand. Now, I know some people will try to argue that, what the hell was I gonna say? Some people will argue that if you don't use sleight of hand, it's not quickscoping. I'm gonna have to beg to differ. I think a quickscope is a zoom in. It all is relative to when you actually are looking down the sight. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with how fast you look down. But again, I mean, you can do just fine, and this is, I think, my second or third game trying. Damn you, aim! This is my second or third game when I was using non-sleight of hand, but you know, I do fine. Another note here. I find it is a lot better to play this game when you're playing with people that, you know, you're playing with like friends and stuff, and like playing with people that you know are gonna talk. Just playing with randoms isn't really a good time. So I mean, I know Cran said something about an open lobby, but my gamer tag is Shadow2130, and if you ever want to play with me and make you feel better about yourself, you know, send me an invite and I'll play with you. Just, you know, fun people are fun to play with. I get a nice little hard scope here to end the game, but you know what? What the hell else was I going to do in that situation? It's always nice getting a game-winning kill, though, even though I was actually getting complimented for nice reflexes, but was that a wall bang? I don't even know. But anyway, 10 kills. Not that bad. This has been episode number 8 of Friday in the Shadows. I will see you guys next week.